Who shall give water to mine head, and a well of tears to mine eyes? And I shall beweep day and night the slain men of the daughter of my people. Who shall give me into a wilderness of diverse waygoers? And I shall forsaken my people, and I shall go away from them. For why all be adulterers, and the company of trespassers against the law? And they held forth their tongue as a bow of leasing, and not of truth. They be comforted in earth, for they went out from evil to evil, and they knew not me, saith the Lord. Each man keep from his neighbor, and have no trust in any brother of him. For why each brother deceiving shall deceive, and each friend shall go guilefully. And a man shall scorn his brother, and shall not speak truth. For they taught their tongue to speak leasing, and they travailed to do wickedly. Thy dwelling is in the midst of guile, and guile they forsook to know me, saith the Lord. Therefore the Lord of hosts saith these things. Lo, I shall weld together, and I shall prove them. For why? What other thing shall I do from the face of the daughter of my people? The tongue of them is an arrow wounding, and spake guile. In his mouth he speaketh peace with its friend, and privily he setteth treasons to him. Whether I shall not visit on these things, saith the Lord, either shall not my soul take vengeance on such a folk. On hills I shall take weeping and mourning, and wailing on the fair things of desert, for they be burnt. For no man is passing forth, and they heard not the voice of him that wieldeth. From a bird of the air unto sheep they passed over and went away. And I shall give Jerusalem into heaps of gravel, and into dens of dragons. And I shall give the cities of Judah into desolation, for there is no dweller. Who is a wise man that shall understand these things, and to whom the word of the mouth of the Lord shall be made, that he tell this? Why the earth perished, it is burnt as desert, for none is that passeth. And the Lord said, for they forsook my law, which I gave to them, and they heard not my voice, and they went not therein. And they went after the shrewdness of their heart, and after Balaam, which they learned of their fathers. Therefore the Lord of hosts, God of Israel, saith these things. Lo, I shall feed this people with wormwood, and I shall give to them drink the water of gall. And I shall scatter them among heathen men, which they and their fathers knew not. And I shall send sword after them, till they be wasted. The Lord of hosts, God of Israel, saith these things. Behold ye, and call ye women that wail, and come they, and send ye to those women that be wise, and haste they, and take they wailing on you. Your eyes bring down tears, and your eyelids flow with waters. For the voice of wailing is heard from Zion. How be we destroyed, and shamed greatly? We have forsaken the land, for our tabernacles be forsaken. Therefore, women, hear ye the word of the Lord, and your ears take the word of his mouth. And teach ye your daughters wailing, and each woman teach her neighbor mourning. For why death ascended by your windows, it entered into your houses, to lose little children without forth, and young men from the streets. Speak thou, the Lord saith these things, and the dead body of a man shall fall down as a turd on the face of the country, and as hay behind the back of the mower, and none there is that gathereth. The Lord saith these things. A wise man have not glory in his wisdom, and a strong man have not glory in his strength, and a rich man have not glory in his riches. But he that hath glory have glory in this, to know and know me. For I am the Lord, that do mercy, and doom, and rightfulness in earth. For why these things please me, saith the Lord. Lo, days come, saith the Lord, and I shall visit on each man that hath prepuce uncircumcised, on Egypt, and on Judah, and on Edom, and on the sons of Ammon, and on Moab, and on all the men that be clipped on long hair, and dwell in desert. For why all heathen men have prepuce, forsooth all the house of Israel be uncircumcised in heart.